Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning to everyone. My name is Muhammad Firdaus bin Muhammad Lazi. We'll talk about the introduction part. For the adjective, it is to perform the experiment with curved bar and davits and monitor the horizontal and vertical deflection. The experiment was run in different mass or load and we will observe the difference in deflection for 4 different material or apparatus, which is the semicircle, quarter circle, curved davit and angle davits. Now, I will talk about the observation part. The graph for the experiment is linear that shows that when more load applied to the structure, more deflection will be happen. The value of the experimental and theoretical is a little bit different because of error that happen during the experiment, such as the parallax error while taking the value using the ruler and human error while set up the apparatus.
Procedure: set up the equipment for experiment curve bar and davit. First, to test the semicircle. Ensure the semicircle is mounted with a plate each side of the end and clamped securely. Clip the waste hanger on the loading box. Make sure the indicator on both horizontal and vertical are set to 0 before put the mass. Apply a mass of 100 grams to the hanger and take the reading of both indicators. Repeat with mass up to 500 grams in 100 gram increment by tapping the test frame each time. Based on the data record, calculate the second moment of area I in table 1. Remove the semicircle from the frame and replace it with the quarter circle. Ensure they are clamped placed each side of the structure and both indicators are set back to 0. Repeat the experiment. Similarly, repeat the experiment for curved davits and angle davits. Record all the results in table 1. Calculate the I value for each structure.
Hello, my name is McDaniel Anak Damian. I will present the results and calculation for experiment laboratory 4. We have recorded two bars and davits, which is semicircle deflections, quarter circle deflections, curved davit and angle davits. For the semicircle deflection, we used the formula 2 pi r cube over ei for the horizontal and pi r cube over 2i for the vertical value. For a quarter circle deflection, we use the formula pi p r cube over 4 ei for vertical and p r cube over 2ei for horizontal value. For the curve David deflection, for vertical, we use the formula p r square over 4 ei times by 4 length and plus pi r. And for the horizontal, we use the formula PRL over 2 EI times by 2 radius plus length. For the fourth bar, which is angle David deflection, we use the formula for vertical PL square over 6 EI times by 3 length 1 and length 2. However, for the horizontal, we use the formula P length 1 times by length 2 times again by 0.707 length 1 plus length number 2 over 2ei plus pl cube over 6ei. For the difference ratio for this experiment, we use the theory value minus experiment value over theory value times by 100%. So the elements are some semicircle deflection, quarter circle deflection, curved David deflection, and angle David deflections.
We will explain about discussion. For the first graph is deflection vs load for semicircle. The second one is deflection vs load for the quarter circle, and the third one is deflection vs load for the curved davit. Calculation and experiment value different. The different percentage is 40.34% for the vertical axis and 43 28.13% for the horizontal axis for the semicircle deflection. For quarter circle deflection is 28.48% is for the vertical axis and 27.71% for the horizontal axis. We agree with the theoretical value and we use several sources like Castellano theorem, Macaulay method, and double integration method. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Abizuddin and my part is conclusion. Okay, in the experiment, our objective which is investigate the relationship between load, horizontal deflection and vertical deflection are successful. They have the difference of deflection between for a curve davit and angle davit, semicircle structure, quarter circle structure. And the graph we plotted in experiment 4 is linear. When the more load applied to the structure using hanger and mass, there are more deflection happen. And the result for the theoretical experiment result is a little bit different because of error occur that we mentioned in our group report. Okay, thank you.